Okay, so this is a part two. So, yeah, like I was saying before, I'm just authentic to who I really am as a woman, and I change my look a lot. And I really like blonde hair. Like, that's what I want to get next. But yeah, I'm just, you know, everything that I do, I want to make it as authentic to who I really am as I'm like looking off into the distance because I need to clean my apartment so desperately, but I want to make it as authentic to who I really am as possible. And I'm very um hopefully this video isn't like bad quality or anything. It is kind of night vision. I don't know what you would call this, but yeah. Um very protective over myself, very goal oriented. Uh I was just talking about this earlier with somebody on the phone. Women, when they're out in public, going anywhere, wearing anything, should not have to make up excuses that they're married or they're in a hurry or they're whatever it is when a guy is harassing them and following them up the street and constantly calling their name 20, 30 times. The shit that I've been through is so scary that, yes, I may come across like a bitch to them, but I'm really, not one. Like in reality, the things that these men may think of me are just complete bullshit because I'm very protective over myself because of certain things that I've experienced. And I don't, just today I was walking and I had gotten followed up the street by this guy. The other guy called me 20, 30 times. He didn't follow me, but the other guy, his friend, followed me. And I'm like, why are you like what makes you follow me up the street? So I had to just get him to eventually get rid of him immediately. You have to come up with something. And one of the main things that I've come up with to say that works most of the time, but sadly not all of the time, because the guy kept freaking, actually the guy said, because I already told him, I'm like, listen, I'm married. And he backed up, but I heard him as I was walking, because he had followed me. I heard him as I was walking away say, oh, that doesn't matter. That's fine. You can be married and still get with me. What? So, like, even in the back of his mind, even though he wasn't following me, he told me, like, oh, that's okay. I can, like, no, it doesn't. I mean, that still doesn't give that person the right to make you uncomfortable and follow you or call your name 20, 30 times, or because how you approach people in public, first impressions are everything. And a lot of these men, the first impression that they're giving me is not good. If you've been through a lot of trauma and you have somebody approaching you like that, especially if you have somebody following you, they failed at their first impression.